huh?
Wait, what happened?
Amazing indeed.
Lots of new blood around here. Some seriously powerful headliners.
Powerful, yes.
Oh my
But
god.
how powerful, we will see.
What was
Big
that?
personalities, too.
I think you mean big egos. But none of that matters unless they can help us get to Wanda.
I must admit, Hunter, having studied the tomes and read of your exploits in the past, it had never occurred to me that we might someday face love together.
You should probably go talk to Caretaker. I think she's already got plans for your first mission.
That's pretty fucking funny. It's like the it's like the load time is not fast at all, even though it's on SSD, and seems like it has issues with loading up this place.
You following me, Doc? Maybe you should go introduce yourself to the youngins.
I'm sure they know of the Sorcerer Supreme.
I mean, technically you were here first, but don't expect any special treatment. Caretaker will have you mopping the floors and hauling trash whether you're 2 or 200. Caretaker's home for wayward sorcerers, scientists, and slayers. Nah, sounds like something Doctor Strange would come up with. Caretaker's home for wayward sorcerers, scientists, and slayers. Nah.
No signs of muscle atrophy. You seem pretty healthy for a reanimated corpse. You sure you're not a time-traveling robot? Did someone give you a cup of coffee at least? I know I'm useless in the morning without a little boost. We could probably have one of these witches or warlocks magic you over a barista. Did someone give you a cup of coffee?
So
at
they
least?
say two
I know
things.
I'm useless in the morning without a little...
I give it about 5 minutes before Tony starts in with his ye old joke material. Sorry, Hunter. Never should have taken him to medieval times. It's almost impossible to imagine the horror, the atrocities committed on these grounds all those years ago. Then again, we are less than 20 miles from Fenway Park. I give it about 5 minutes before Tony starts in with his ye old joke material. Sorry, Hunter. Never should have taken him to medieval times.
I imagine Caretaker will have a hard time putting you at risk so soon after your awakening, but I doubt Lilith will leave her much of a choice. Unfortunately, time is of the essence. Otherwise, I'd gladly offer to walk you through some of the more pivotal events that have changed the world since you last saw it.
Oh, I don't know. What do you say, Doc? 6, 7 hours?
6 hours, 43 minutes, 8 seconds. And counting.
Wow. And you're already bouncing off each other like an old married couple.
Careful now. You're gonna make his cape jealous.
At least they don't have me stationed in some musty old dungeon like Strange and Stark. I too was recruited as a child into a calling of power and violence. So far, it has worked out well for me.
Yo, it's good to see you.
I too was recruited as...
I wonder if you ever ran into any of my predecessors back in the day. We tend to stand out. With all these big names in here, maybe we should sell tickets. Ooh, could finally upgrade the TV to 4K.
I'm calling it now. You two are going to be best friends before this thing is over.
Welcome to the War Room, Hunter.
So that was Lilith, huh? It was a real 90s album cover vibe.
1690.
I wish we could get you settled in, but things are already pretty hectic around here, kiddo. Starting to feel like the old days again. which we both know is not a good thing. You know I wouldn't have woken you if it wasn't serious. We'll have time to catch up later. I kept your old room just the way you left it.
Resemblance dwindles.
Things are likely to get pretty hectic around here, kiddo. Just like the old days. Takes.
Let's see how long you stay above ground this time. Just remember, if it came down to it, your blood would make a mighty fine vintage. The table is all yours. Let's get to it.
Prophecies be damned. It's good to see that face again. You look like it was yesterday.
And you look older. How long was I in that crypt, Sarah?
No more than a few centuries. You were missed.
Centuries? And what of Lilith?
Fallen by your hand. Until now.
Yeah, so speaking of Lilith.
Tony?
What? The kid's literally speaking of Lilith. Tony. That's my name. Tony. That's Carol and Dr. Spooky over there. Here to help.
Help with what, exactly?
Oh, I don't know. Throwing the magic amulet into the volcano? Smiting the dragon mother? You tell us, kid. You are the chosen one, after all.
Do you recall anything of that last encounter, child?
There was a voice. The rest is hazy.
Oh, a voice. That's it? A voice? That's what we have to go on?
Results of your long crypt sleep, most likely.
A minor inconvenience. Everything required to restore those memories is contained within my sanctum. I will simply alert Wanda to prepare the necessary rituals.
What? Straight to voicemail?
Some sorcerer supreme.
Must be mystical interference caused by this little pocket dimension of yours.
Perhaps Agatha can help.
Allow me. Alato.
Whoa, what kind of network you running there?
The all-seeing eye of Ereshkigal who judges. Bound to enchanted Babylonian soul glass.
We just call it the mirror table.
Wanda!
Dark force. Pushing against the wards. Stephen, where are you?
That's impossible. Nothing on Earth could possibly affect those wards.
Wanda's in trouble.
Wanda is trouble.
I'll go.
You'll need my help, of course.
Then let us make haste, Dr. Spooky. Our hunt begins now.
Dr. Spooky.
Whose power? Cthon, the Elder God.
Is Cthon the Elder God of Metal Dance?
Oh, no.
Tony, read your briefings.
With everything going on right now, we simply cannot afford to lose contact with the Sanctum or Wanda.
You think now
The Sanctum Sanctorum contains many powerful artifacts which must be protected. Doctor Spooky needs to return to the Sanctum, find Scarlet Witch, and stabilize the wards. Okay. Edit hero? Oh, I can't edit hero right now. I can't change their skins now? Show mission detail. Okay, let's go. She looks like she's holding a
Even
poop.
given the fluctuations in the astral spectrum, we should be seeing something. Unless Bruce is right about gamma interference. if such a thing could even exist. The wards have been activated before, and I've never experienced such a reaction. Or perhaps I have simply erased that timeline so as not to affect my own destiny. I am quite efficient with my future and past selves in that regard.
Oh!
Are you ready? The prophecy of the Midnight Sun does not linger, and neither should we. Lilith possesses the Darkhold. If she forced her way into my Sanctum Sanctorum once, I suspect she can do it again.
You are a sorcerer supreme. Can you not predict her movements?
Normally, yes. But since your mother breached the Sanctum, my sense of the future has grown volutinous in nature.
Is that another language, or...?
Fuzzy. My predictions are fuzzy. For the first time as Sorcerer Supreme, I cannot foresee how the future unfolds, and with my apprentice in danger, we cannot tarry.
Can your apprentice withstand Lilith?
I understand the urgency. Your apprentice is in grave danger, yes?
Wanda is no mere apprentice. She is the Scarlet Witch, one of the strongest magical practitioners I have encountered. But she hasn't channeled such power on her own since... Never mind. One crisis at a time. I do not doubt Wanda's capability, but without my predictive acumen, I cannot bolster the wards should she need it. Still, the wards are woven into the Sanctum's very essence. They should hold. In any case, all will be revealed with time. I suggest we make use of it while it still functions.
+2
One should
friendship.
hurry. As much as I'd love to hear a first-hand account of your exploits, time is of the essence, I'm afraid.
You're the one who kept talking.
Your power grows with each passing day, Hunter. Knowing how selective the Suns can be, I'm honored to have been given this opportunity to join them. Is there an official oath of some sort I should be taking, or is it just black leather and gruff attitudes? Now that I'm a member of the Suns, maybe I can convince Blade to tell me where he buys his sunglasses.
What?
The Sorcerer Supreme and a Midnight Sun. Quite an accomplishment, if I do say so myself. I suppose it was an inevitability someone as strange as myself joining a group like the Midnight Suns. The Sorcerer Supreme and a Midnight Sun. Quite an accomplishment, if I do say so myself.
Maybe I can change their outfit here. Ah, Yoshi. In and out. In and out. In and out. I can't... I don't see the options. The wild cliffs. Can you actually fall? No. Oh.
About time.
Not just about time, Mr. Brooks. Time, space, reality, the building blocks of magic. All must be constant for my portals to work properly. Yet as we now know, that is no longer the case.
We've heard.
Several times. Otherwise, I would still be hunting dread maidens in my sleep.
Indeed, and while I certainly appreciate the view of this vista, I fail to see how it will hasten our return to the Sanctum.
Magic is the answer.
No, as I've just stated, magic is the problem.
Your magic is not ours. The ground you are standing on exists within two worlds. A mystical anchor point to Ileana's realm that allows her to... Well, I'll just let her show you.
of impatience. It is my home under siege, after all.
Dear God, it's driving me insane.
I do hope we haven't already squandered all the time we had to our advantage. The power coming from behind this portal is tremendous. I am surprised this magic and I have never crossed paths before. At least at the bar with no doors. What's your game, Hunter? Rugby, American football? Correct?
I'll be keeping an eye on things from the war room. Make sure Wanda gets back here safely.
They like to talk,
We're
huh?
fortunate to have magic on our side. Without shortcuts through Limbo, I'm not sure how we'd ever keep up with Lilith. Things are moving quickly, aren't they, Hunter? I can only imagine how overwhelming this must be for you. The last time I saw a portal like this, Dormammu tried to lock me away in the dark dimension for all eternity. Or was it Morgan Le Fay? Hard to keep track after so many. The power coming from behind this portal is tremendous. I am surprised this magic and I have never crossed paths before. At least at the bar with no door.
Don't let Blade fool you. He's just as eager to see what you can do out there as the rest of us. Just a century or two earlier, and I'd be right out there with you. I'll be keeping an eye on you from the mirror table. Don't worry, I won't embarrass you in front of your new friends. Don't let Blade fool you. He's...
I don't care what Strange says. I'm only going to the Sanctum to give Wanda some backup. This should be an easy warm-up for a legendary killer like yourself. New York is probably going to look a little different than you remember. I'm sure no one mentioned it, but the cape and tight crowd frown on killing the bad guys these days. I'd resist the urge if you can. This should be an easy warm-up for a legendary killer like...
Wanda belongs here. Bring her back safe. After you. Stay on the path. What? You've never seen Portal before? Please, stick to the path. You don't want to get lost in Limbo. Trust me. Yes? You have problem? Yes? You should be...
You are standing in Limbo. Nexus of all realities, both real or otherwise. A chaotic but secret realm, beyond the influence of Lilith. Thus far.
Are you certain of that? Because I am sensing all kinds of...
Dark energy. That feeling you're being watched. General hellhole vibe.
Yes.
All these potentialities converging at once? Truly surprising feat, Miss Rasputin. For someone so young, of course.
You think this is crazy? Wait until you see Manhattan.
Okay, this is driving me absolutely nuts. Yoshi is crazy. It's official.
From here, magic can open gateways to just about anywhere on our planet, and beyond. We don't want to risk punching through the wards protecting your sanctum, Doctor, so we've chosen a safe exit a few blocks over instead.
Couldn't be worse than the last time.
It was just a simple miscommunication.
Ocean Avenue. I said Ocean Avenue, Magic.
It's like I have to have the alarm turned on for the motion detector. And when Yoshi is just going in and out, it's just absolutely insane. And here she is. After driving me insane, you're coming here to do what, Yoshi? Hmm? Give me a second, baby. Come here.
Hey, I'm walking here. All I ate today was a bagel. You read the Bugle? Leaguer's gonna sure has changed. Tourists.
Well, at least we know the wards of protection are still in place.
For now.
I suggest we hurry.
Arm Alpha in position.
No one's getting through. Welcome to New York.
I hesitate to call this good news, but I'm seeing minimal Hydra resistance between you and the Sanctum.
Looks can be deceiving, I'm afraid. There's no way these foot soldiers are behind the disruption of the wards of protection.
Dang. They're all targeting Doctor Strange except for this guy. Oh. Nice. Oh, they both have the quick description. Oh, we can't even kill him quick, though. Oh, yeah.
Hell. Weak, even for Hydra.
Weak even for Hydra. That's funny. The challenge for ability to critical is driven by hero's critical stat. Bonus damage dealt by critical into the critical damage stat.
I hope this is one of the stronger arms. We did come all the way here for a fight.
Get ready.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad. A moment's preparation.
Playtime's over.
Interesting tactic.
Ah, I guess I should have just used this and then... Well, probably not enough damage anyway.
Payback's gonna be fun. For victory!
I'll return the favor in kind.
That gamma spike we detected in your area seems to be growing. Let's assume that's not a good thing.
Gamma or not, I feel the hand of my mother at work here.
I was kind of hoping that it would hit more people. Oh. I thought she would kick that, but I was wrong.
You are lucky to still be breathing.
That's just a regular enemy.
Was that truly your best?
Time to get serious.
You do not have to show off for me, Blade.
Oh, this is... I thought this was Blade. This is actually...
Get me out of here!
That's cool.
How invigorating.
I've summoned creatures of the void larger than you. Wanda is calling out to me. I feel her struggle. Need to concentrate and... And I won't be doing that again.
You were too weak for this fight.
Yeah, really.
Misguided as they are, remember, Hydra is still human, Hunter. Not Lilith.
You were saying?
The lifeblood of the mother pumps through our veins. The mother is eternal. Hydra is eternal. Wanna bet?
Wanda!
Wards weakening. Cannot let them fail.
Wow, the 480p fucking FMV.
Oh God.
Exactly.
Neighborhood Association is not going to like this.
Nope.
I'll handle it.
Not we do not fear your magic, little wizard. We have answered the mother's call. We are venom to all who oppose her. And you are large.
Fallen Venom symbiote binds can be broken by attacking them with your hero's abilities. Wow, cool.
Well, that certainly escalated quickly. Do I even want to know what that beast is?
It calls itself Venom. Until now, a pale imitation of a very heroic young friend of mine.
We will feed your ugly tongue to the spider wizard. Marinated in its stomach juices and eat it with his spleen.
That's the spirit.
Only his? Oh, I see, because I've messed up. I should have used this first. But I thought skills don't take card plays, but they actually do.
Let's give it a go. This won't end well for you.
We will make you pay for that. First you die, then we eat. For a moment, we are as one. Damn, this thing is nasty. Fragile, but not as fragile as you. This house belongs to Mother, as you belong to us. We shall start with your juicy entrails, then slowly savor your delicious brains. Are the rest of your mother's children so chatty?
Thankfully, no.
Oh my lord.
Okay, so he's safe now.
Your fate is sealed. Hydra's standards have fallen a great deal.
Getting better every day. It will peel back your flesh.
Shit.
We may not be ready for this thing yet. Might be smarter to pull back until we know what we're up against here.
Yes. Surrender. Be eaten. Fill our belly with your tasty fear.
I shall fill your belly with my blade, demon.
Even a sorcerer supreme has reached the door.
The light is on our side. This shall be of great help.
Only one card play left. Shit. Does it stay into the next round? I'm not sure. Shit.
Your mother abandons you.
means I'm indisposed at the moment.
Additional Hydra forces en route. Get ready.
Get stairs.
Mother blesses us with power. Mother blesses us with strength. We protect the mother and are rewarded with your meat.
And to think Lilith was a vegetarian.
Target's moving. I'm gonna need some help here.
Feel my call.
This is my
Vampires are not the only ones who should fear you.
Dear God. Funny channel tags, by the way. Thanks, Hachiman. How's it going? Yeah, every time you stop by, you say one thing, and I say hi, and then you're gone. Are you a real person? I'm scared.
get some.
No pain. Mother tells us to hurry.
That was unpleasant.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
You should not have come here, Yolanda. Your friends cannot help you. Mother may have claim on your soul, but your brains shall be ours.
Don't blame.
Leave some for the rest of us. Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
Don't tire yourself out now.
Let's do it. I'll put this to good use.
You are close to the end.
Oh, he's dead.
Stay down.
escape from me, demon.
Hold up. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Hey, big guy!
Spider-Man is in this game.
I was in the neighborhood, you know, being friendly. Seemed like you folks could use a hand, Doc.
I thought Spider-Man would only show in Sony games. I mean,
Eddie,
PlayStation.
what happened to you? That's part of a horrifyingly terrible new look. The tongue was gross enough, but whoa! Someone is extra touchy today.
We will rip your face off and suck the marrow from your bones!
Always nice to see you too, buddy. So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk? Don't worry, Doc. That's just his way of saying he cares!
Two stars. They give you like a little comic that you can that you can edit. That's funny. Oh, no. Ew. No. That's cute. So did they keep this unless you take a photo? I don't understand. Loading time is so long, even on SSD.
Congratulations. New world or not, some things remain unchanged.
The look. What look?
Boldly charging headfirst into the jaws of your enemy. Courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero. This is the Fire Dragon all over again.
Fire Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall, I killed the bastard.
And all it cost was a village.
Ah, of course. I see it now. The look.
Cut him some slack. It wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to help. If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than
the Sanctum?
Or Wanda.
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her eternal crusade against my mother.
We've been through a lot. For now, it's enough that you all made it back in one piece. More or less. We'll talk more later. Get some rest.
And clean up the venom cum.
Not to be the nagging old lady, but I told you not to push too hard.
So they sometimes have something to say.
Even I need a moment to myself occasionally. Run along now.
When you get close to them. Let's see how many different things she has to say if you come across her. Yeah? Nothing else to say? Or is there like a limit? So they would say like about 2 things to you when you approach them. And then after that they say 2 to 3 things when you carry a conversation with them. Okay.
Now that things have settled down, you should get some rest. It won't always be this quiet. Now that things have settled down, you should get some rest. It won't always be this quiet.
I just wish that they would use the Tales dialogue system, you know, when they don't have anything to say, you can't talk to them anymore after you've exhausted all the options. Oh, what's this? A damsel in Orlando. You have collected a masterwork. In addition to the paintings already hanging on the abbey walls, masterworks can be found scattered around the abbey grounds. Masterworks can be hung in empty frames inside the abbey. Okay, nice. So there are things that you can find around the map. Okay. Yeah, it seems like the game's like has issues with this map here, because it's like really smooth everywhere else. Like I use the DLSS quality, like the beginning part of the game, but once we get to this map, since like this map is problematic. Just want to see if adjusting to like a lower quality DLSS would fix it. Because if it doesn't matter, then maybe it doesn't even really matter. Yeah, it's still kind of choppy, you know. Like when it focuses on the character and they're having conversation, like the cinematic conversation, everything's fine, but yeah, it's still, I don't think it even matters. This map is just problematic. They need to work on it. Ultra performance. Yeah, see? I don't think it even matters. So is this like a new kind of bot or something? Like every now and then they will say something in the chat, like I don't know, it's kind of weird. He has a Twitch Turbo icon, so it's I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, this I don't think it matters. Type of DLSS. I guess we can try 1440 DLSS and see if. Oh. When you change the DLSS in this game, for some reason it needs to be able to think for a moment to adjust the new setting. And then in the meantime we can just slide around. Ooh. Hello, what's going on? Nice FPS. Okay, so you're a real person. Ooh.
I
Oh.
knew you weren't ready to fight one of Lilith's strongest so soon after awakening. Maybe he thought the struggle would refresh a few memories. It's never easy to tell with him.
Yeah, don't adjust the DLSS mid game. Apparently, you gotta let the GPU think for a minute. What's going on? It's a ghost. Wow, okay. Yeah, so never change the DLSS setting while you're at the Abbey. It doesn't like it. You have to go into the Abbey already with the settings that you want. It's very strange. Oh, no. It's stuck. It's stuck. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Okay, now that it's working, since it doesn't, your DLSS settings doesn't matter. Okay, let's try that again. This is so weird. Yeah, there's something is going on with this map. Okay, don't move. There we go. Yeah, DLSS quality doesn't matter. So just bump it up to quality.
That was a complete fiasco.
And it would have been far worse had Spider-Man not arrived when he did.
No kidding. Caretaker would have been pissed if Venom had actually eaten a hunter.
Yes, one disaster averted. But we still need to figure out how to get Wanda and the Sanctum back. An impressive first outing, just as I had expected. You're going to do great things, Hunter.
Not bad, Hunter. Not bad at all.
Get something else to say? It's like you have to come back and approach them and to trigger like the next line of dialogue that they have.
Not the outcome I envisioned for our first mission together, but you know what they say. Any mystical battle you can teleport away from. Given my situation, for now I suppose this truly is my home away from home. Not the outcome I envisioned for our first mission together, but...
You did okay out there, considering you were technically dead 72 hours ago. You should probably head inside. Take it easy before we have to go out again.
That was something of a baptism by fire, facing down the servants of Lilith so soon after your awakening.
I hate that. It's like allow people to finish before the new conversation
That
pops
Spider
in.
Kid really saved our butts out there. A few seconds more and we'd be picking the hunter out of Venom's teeth.
They have all these lines of dialogues, and like if people are just in a hurry, they're just clicking in and they move on, they would miss out on all of these.
You might feel like you need to hold back in training, but I'm glad you're not taking it easy on Hydra. Any sign of arms, Zeta? They're supposed to be Hydra's special project squad. Just think of Hydra as a training tool. One you don't have to worry about running into the ground. Hydra's got all kinds of disposable heroes just waiting to make a name for themselves. Too bad they ran into you. Can't hurt to warm up on Hydra's flunkies. You've got an endless supply of practice dummies to beat on.
Lilith's unnerving ability to corrupt some of Earth's most powerful beings is only one of the many dangers we face as a result of her awakening. If we could somehow free these so-called fallen from her grasp, it would certainly improve our chances.
It's like you probably won't get a chance to hear these conversations again. So if you miss out on them, then they're gone.
Most of my weapons are designed to kill vampires. Maybe Stark can make a few adjustments for me.
Okay, that one's generic. Like specific to the situation, you know, like talking about the battle we just fought.
Your translucency spell must be failing.
It's funny. Oh.
Hunter, you look scathed.
Who's that? Oh. That mustache, though, I can't.
Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time. Even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there. With a little help.
And where exactly am I going?
Oh, that's the real question, isn't it? Sky's the limit for you, my friend. Unless you'd be up for wearing a space helmet. You do breathe air, don't you? You know what? It doesn't matter. I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. That sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone.
Fucky time. Oh.
So, here we are. The whole room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter, there's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
What is up with the frame rate all of a sudden? It's funny.
But I do not have a quill.
Even better.
Relax, Tony. I simply jest. It is an ink derived of the spider lily flower. Red spider lily flowers.
Of course it was. Obviously.
Yeah, there's something wrong with this
With
with
just
this
a
map.
touch of amphibian blood. For power.
Haha! Another zinger. And we'll just leave it at that. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
I like the voice of the
Right back at you.
The
If you hear
hunter.
the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me walking to my room.
It's just me jerking off using. I'm now available for combat mission. Using a advanced dildo. Oh. We're doing this again. Okay. Okay. And everything was like running perfectly. Like last session. I think I was trying to change the DLSS quality. I think it does something on this map if you're trying to do it on this map while you're on the map. Oops. Okay. Oh, that's fine. Let's try 1440. Something. Okay, so if we're gonna do 1440 though, I will bump up the options. We'll turn on AA and see what happens. Yeah. Seems alright.
I'm Tony Stark. Wow. If you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures,
Facebook?
And calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
Superlink is your connection to the rest of your team, a social network just for superheroes. Check your Superlink frequently for updates from other heroes in the Abbey. Okay. New post was added to Superlink. Oh dang, everyone's posting. Ilyana Rasputin. First we make Wanda leave, now we leave her to die. Some heroes. I assure you that is not the case. She was sent to you for protection. I see how that worked, Supreme Sorcerer. We both know it is more complicated than that, Miss Rasputin. I took Wanda as my apprentice for a reason. Have faith she can handle herself. Strange did everything he could to get to Wanda. So did I. And the Hunter. Take a breath, Ilyana. We'll get her back soon enough. Wanda should be here with us. Oh, that I am in agreement. First post over a week ago, and they haven't been using this thing. What do you mean? We've had Superlink for months now. We use it every day. I meant first post that the Hunter sees. Robbie, you can't keep doing this when someone new joins the Superlink. Yes, I can. He means he will throw your spark in the lagoon. He wouldn't do that, right, Blade? Right, Blade? Fine, last time. This is silly. Okay, okay, so Doctor Strange, Hunter, Blade 20 minutes ago. And then because we're using HDR, the image looks kind of fucked up. In the gallery, that's no good. Let's see. Oh, it looks fine here. Okay. Convert to painting 50. Oh, it costs a shit to to convert this into painting for the Abbey. No thanks. So I don't think it saves automatically at the end of the mission. I think you have to save it. Got no messages. It can be upgraded. Okay. Customization, there it is. Oops. Oh, you can't. It needs to be unlocked. Name Hunter. Single target damage, supporting allies, many ability options. Oh, there's some kind of alignment. Making choices as you interact with heroes around Abbey, conversations, hero request activities, playing hunter cards with alignment. Despite the precepts of her ancient race, Lilith gave birth to the forbidden child known only as the Hunter, after consorting with an otherwise ordinary human. Faced with an uncertain future, Caretaker began training the Hunter as a warrior from an early age. Now, as an unlikely descendant of the blood, the Hunter is imbued with unique abilities not easily matched by the forces of darkness. By choosing abilities with 3 distinct branches of light, dark, or power, the Hunter can be a strong support hero, a devastating damage dealer, or nearly anything in between. Passive abilities, collars. The Hunter will unlock new collars over the course of the game. Each collar has a powerful ability that will be triggered if the Hunter plays abilities of a certain type. And then the suits also have passives. And like other heroes, Hunter cannot be in combat. What? Okay. You can't customize. Oh, painted by Benjamin West, oil on canvas. Damsel and Orlando. Okay. Inspect the journal page, closet. I did that too early. Do they mean like the super link? No. Okay. Wait, you can have a pet? Aunt Sarah wants me to practice my letters, and so here I am. But every time I dip this pen in ink, I just want more and more to go out beyond the yard into my secret spots. I left my dolls scattered about before the storm, and I'm afraid they're hurt. Do dolls hold grudges? Agatha says they don't, but I still feel sad for them.
My old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again.
Complete item collections to get special rewards. Okay.
We were all so happy then.
Agatha and Sarah with Hound, painted by Sally Owens. Oil on canvas. That looks pretty good, actually. It looks almost like her, but I know that's her. That's somebody else. Oh, what is up? Oh, what is up with the wall? I just realized that this is because of ray tracing. I think it's not because it was doing that improper load. I think. Wow, that looks pretty messed up. Okay.
There never was enough room for my armor in this thing.
Gloss earned from missions can be spent to unlock new cosmetic options for the Hunter and heroes, including outfits to wear around the Abbey. Select and purchase a new Abbey outfit for the Hunter now. Ew, no. And it's 50/50 gloss? That's expensive. What is up with these? They don't look good. 100? Wow, these don't look good at all. They all look pretty horrible. I don't like them at all. God damn. I guess they're trying to, because you have a male and female character, they're trying to make it like kind of unisex. But yeah, these are not good. I guess if I would wear any of these, it would be like maybe this one or this one. We'll go with this one. No, we gotta wear something rare. That actually looks pretty good. No, let's just wear this one. It's fine. Go to sleep. Okay. Gonna force me to go to sleep. I want to check out the mansion, but okay. Uh-oh. Ew!
Charlie!
I know.
Charlie!
I missed you too.
Oh, Lord.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero. But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something.
Devil dog.
This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could.
This hair, though. New post has been added to Superlink.
I was restless all night. I should have known something was wrong. We'll talk more later, but for now,
Stark has requested your presence
in the forge. I think he has another present for you.
Okay, let's save here and then reload this map because that wall is driving me insane. Look at those fucking skins. I think I have all of those. I think if you have the premium edition or whatever, legendary edition, you get access to all of those. That witch one though, oh wow, that looks amazing. I wonder who it's for. It looks amazing. Okay. They got issues with this map.
Charlie was restless all night.
Thank you.
We'll talk more later, but for now, Stark has requested your presence in the forge. I think he has another present for you.
See, even at 1440, you can't even get like a smooth 60 here on this map. Like, there's no issues like during the battles and stuff, but this map, there's something wrong with it. And it was fine earlier, like when... Let's do this. Let's, because I tried to switch the DLSS while I was on this map, so let's just do this. Let's change it back to 4K, and then we'll see what happens if we change it to 4K on the main screen here. And let me just turn this off so I can restart the capture. Turn off AA. I don't think that matters though even. Okay, so let me reset my capture. Okay, let's see what happens. But I really like this game. It's pretty cool. I thought it was gonna be more like XCOM. I guess not. I mean, battle system wise, you know. Okay. So it's fine now.
Should have known something was wrong. We'll talk more later, but for now, Stark has requested your presence in the forge. I think he has another present for you. Hi, kiddo. You'll be back to your old self in no time, kiddo. It's good to see you getting back on your feet. I didn't think you'd have any trouble remembering the way. As they say, it's just like riding a bicycle. I doubt you'll be at this level for long, but I'm glad to see you progressing.
Next thing I know, the Sanctum airport is covered in slime.
I don't get it. Strange couldn't just magic his way in?
Something about the whole alien thing threw off his mojo.
That explains so much. No wonder he gets so strange around me. See what I did there?
I'm a vampire. I see everything.
This is gonna be a fun apocalypse.
Wait, various frames in the Abbey can be interacted with. Paintings can be removed from frames for a small gloss cost. Oh my god, everything requires gloss. Paintings from your inventory can be placed in empty frames for free. Oh, okay. So if the frames are empty...
Check out Blade making nice with the big guns.
Oh, hey. Sorry about that. Let's talk later, Hunter. Tony will start pouting if you keep him waiting too long.
I thought Caretaker told him no more guns in the house.
Captain Marvel is an exception.
So he's supposed to be playing nice, right?
Right, and now Stark is hard at work in the forge coming up with something for the Hunter?
The Hunter needs it after that last beating.
Man, can't wait till it's my turn for an upgrade.
Prepare for a long wait.
For all of us. Or hasn't it sunk into that flaming skull of yours yet?
Hey, don't take it so personally. It's not like they forgot about us.
We'll see.
Heard you had a nightmare. In the words of Agami Ito, don't be afraid. Bad dreams are only dreams. Hunter.
Do I look like a Tony?
What?
Yes?
She's such a bitch.
Sup, Ancient One? Not that it makes any difference to me, but I think Tony's waiting for you, Hunter. He seemed excited.
Free gloss.
Yes, hello.
Heard about what happened in New York, Hunter. I'm sure whatever Tony's cooking up down there will only help.
Paintings are all like high res. It's great.
Now, think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered, well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two were such skilled smithies.
Yep, I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on.
They want her to get naked in front of him. Oh, they turn around, supposedly. I like...
I still think it could have used a cloak.
Yeah, it would be nice with a cloak. Common combat suit.
Damn near indestructible. And we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration.
I still think it could have benefited from a cloak.
Yeah, definitely.
You think everything could benefit from a cloak?
I do not.
Oh, I've heard the things you whisper in your cape when you think no one's listening.
Ah, the joys of sharing a workspace. And now, have you noticed cloak has helped me save the universe from extinction on countless occasions?
Could you at least tell it to stop rearranging things on my side of the cave?
I have, but it considers you something of a slob.
You know, I have a great psychiatrist in the city. Maybe you should talk to him. Although, I think he's working for
These banters.
Ah, I see.
One of Strange's caves. Suspended in an ornate glass case, the cape floats in the air, ripping slightly through the air, though the air is still. Orb of Agamotto. Strange's Orb of Agamotto. One of the few artifacts recovered from the Sanctum Sanctorum. A powerful energy emanates from the inside as the orb seems to rotate indefinitely. 2 skill essence.
What is this?
A desk cluttered with books, some of them older than you, and you are quite old. Moon Knight hides his true identity behind his cloak and shadow. This card represents deception, but also creativity and the unconscious. I don't think Moon Knight is part of this game, right? And I like the comic book Moon Knight. That show I couldn't get into, the Marvel show. Oh, we gotta get on Superlink and check what everyone's doing. Okay, Daily Bugle repost bot. Spider-Man and his amazing friends unleash monster upon city. Garish Bleecker Street Manor sealed off by authorities. When will the Spider menace and his pet ink monster end their trail of destruction through Greenwich Village? And let's not forget about disgraced surgeon Stephen Strange. Is he in cahoots with the web-slinging wrongdoer? Does he hope to turn his row house into no house? Stephen Strange. Garish, by the Ancient One. Who runs this paper? Mephisto? Figures. I'm not even mentioned in the article. Have we heard from our pajama-clad friend? That's funny. Still nothing, but based on the police band radio chatter we intercepted, I'd say they're closing in on Little Italy. Doubt they're stopping for a slice. Everyone knows it's about the linguine and clam sauce there. At least you didn't say gabagool. Gabagool? What was it? Gabagool. Indeed, I meant a gabagool once. We definitely do not want to invoke one of those right now. So, Spider-Man, not that easy. These boys move too damn fast. Keep at it. Even in New York, these two stand out. Swooping in at the last second to save the day, leading away that carnivorous sludge monster to keep NYC safe. Just gonna say it. He's the #astounding Spider-Man. Who's Nico Minoru? He had too many words. Don't let these jokes or the red and blue pajamas fool you. Spider-Man is no joke. Wow, looks like someone made a friend. More like an enemy of an enemy. Starting to think we could use more of those. There's that old Avengers tolerate your spooky strange teammate attitude I was looking for. I know who's going for this month's Team Spirit Award. #Blade cares. I have to go train. Yeah, don't participate in the social media banters, conversations. You're just gonna get yourself in trouble. The star. Nova rises up into the starry night, surrounded by stars that represent the support of his team. This card symbolizes serenity and hope for the future. This is a very good Marvel game. I mean, it's interesting that Firaxis is, was the one who made this game. They need to work more on like superhero games. And the battle system is really good. Yeah, I thought it was going to be like more like XCOM. So I thought it was going to be like extra strategic and somewhat difficult, but it's definitely, easier.
Fascinating.
One of Tony's many Iron Man suits. Maybe it gets more difficult as we go. And there were like 10 difficulty settings like you can unlock. So I guess it gets more complex, more challenging. The more if you want to keep replaying the game. Polished to a high gloss, though it is powered off, the eyes seem to follow you. Yeah, he's always spying on you. Stuck to Doctor Strange first.
Hunter, your new attire suits you quite well. But how are you holding up on the inside? I know it's easy to look upon me and simply see the universe's utmost authority on all things mystical and macabre, Hunter. However, in addition to being Earth's Sorcerer Supreme, I am also your doctor.
You mean a physician of the medical arts? You jest.
I assure you, Hunter, I do not jest. They don't call me Mr. Strange, now do they? Except for Tony. Your awakening ritual was admittedly a touch more chaotic than I had originally intended, and well, after a violent encounter with Venom, my oath to Hippocrates compels me to check in with you. Simply put, how do you feel?
I'm honestly more worried about you.
You lost much yesterday, Doctor. I am the one who should be asking you how you are feeling.
I appreciate that, Hunter. I admit I did not expect the child of Lilith to have the capacity for such empathy. And you're right, of course. I, for one, do not know if I will ever feel 100% again after the events of yesterday. I still can't believe what transpired. The sanctum, all that knowledge, Wanda lost. swallowed whole by the black mouth of that foul venom creature. With all my resources, all my gifts, I should have seen this outcome spelled out in the sacred geometry of this universe years ago. But I miscalculated.
What happens if you say stuff like that in this game? But just gonna follow what I would have responded with, you know.
I would rather stand down a horde of rampaging Lilith than face one of Agatha's mathematics puzzles. Sacred or not, geometry be damned.
I'd be lying if I said it wasn't my least favorite requirement in pre-med. Still, if only I had studied harder, I would have reached some deeper understanding that could have altered this outcome.
We will alter this outcome, Doctor.
On that, we most certainly agree, Hunter. It's not just the Sanctum Sanctorum that was lost yesterday, it was my protege, Wanda. She is my charge, my responsibility, and I failed her. But I am determined not to let that happen with you, Hunter, which is why I am here to answer any questions you may have. Perhaps my wisdom may benefit you more than it has me thus far.
Tell me about your Sanctum's wards of protection. I have never heard of a protection spell that powerful.
In your time, I'm sure you encountered a variety of minor wards and protective spells. The Sanctum Sanctorum was shielded by one such incantation, but greatly amplified by the convergence of ley lines.
And no one has ever broken the spell? Ever?
There's always a first for everything, but I had honestly never imagined a scenario in which the wards could be broken. Perhaps it was arrogance on my part, but Lilith is among the more cunning enemies we've ever faced.
How did Wanda come into your care?
Wanda's story is quite tragic and perhaps not mine to tell. There was an accident on the Abbey grounds not long ago involving Agatha.
I feel like everyone is avoiding mention of Agatha.
I can't say I'm surprised, but I'm afraid it's really not my place. You should speak to Sarah about her when you're ready.
How did Wanda come into your care?
Wanda's story, there was an
That kind of power sounds like it could be dangerous.
We don't truly know the extent of Wanda's power, and in that respect, you two are very similar.
I guess we could always not go back and select a different.
Found it to be a kindred spirit.
Because you know, if we replay this game, we can select something else. But I don't think the game will remember your previous selection, though.
That creature on the roof, you have run into it before?
Unfortunately, yes. In the simplest of terms, Venom is an alien species living in symbiosis with a human known as Eddie Brock.
He's something of a fixture in New York these days, but typically his hijinks are confined to harassing Spider-Man.
How does Eddie feel about this arrangement?
He seems to relish the experience. And under Lilith's spell, they've clearly become more cohesive than ever before.
Let us talk later.
Visit whenever you like. It's not often I get to converse with a true legend.
Hey, careful. Some of us aren't immortal, quasi-invulnerable demigods.
He looks annoyed. That mustache, I don't know.
I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
It is nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime. I tried to make this version a little less palatable to that symbiote thing. Was this close to making it menthol flavored. The tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
You must have an interesting origin story of your own.
Well, just your typical American boy. Pops was a founding member of the military-industrial complex. Mom, a famous socialite. Tragedy struck when I lost them both in a car crash, which turned out to be a hit from a rival corporation. I spent my early teens at MIT, trying to clear my head. I was all set to follow in Dad's footsteps as a war profiteer. Then one day, fortune shined on me, in the form of some errant shrapnel that lodged itself just above my heart. So I did what anybody in that situation would do. I built a super suit and started fighting crime.
A bit full of yourself, aren't you?
You seem well adjusted enough, considering.
Exactly, which means there's hope for you yet. I find these apocalypse scenarios will save you tons of therapy.
What sorts of things are you doing in
Oh, that's right. You were out a while. Basically, we've got a gigantic demon inside the magic box here that provides near limitless power for whatever we might need. Sounds insane, but sometimes it's easier to just go with it.
here? I am impressed with your resourcefulness.
From where you're standing, I can see that. Still, I doubt I'll be branding one of these with the Stark Industries logo anytime soon.
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine. At least they did before everything changed.
But you and the doctor seem to work well together.
Well, no need to put a label on things. The guy is good at making sense of this madness every now and then. He's not talking to his cape.
Seen anything strange around here?
What, other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted! But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted. Mirrors look back at you. My room rearranges itself. And worst of all, magic cats.
What? Magic cats?
Was it suspiciously elusive, even for a cat?
Actually, yes. Thought I was going crazy there for a second, but clearly I'm still firing on all cylinders. It just poofed in next to me out in the yard. Small, black, furry. Cute little thing. Probably some kind of shape-shifting monster knowing this place.
I take it this new version is a technological marvel?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
I don't know what half of those words are, but I think there's an insult buried in there.
I may be a few hundred years behind, but I know that tone.
Oh, you are a sharp one. But no, I'm insulting the situation.
He's such an ass in this game. Like, he can be egotistical, but here he's just an ass.
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, Remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
Analyze the gamma coil. Here? Okay.
Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at ye old demon hunting school, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning, but Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They are using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it.
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change? Hey, Hunter.
Tony Stark can use the coil material recovered in combat to create hero abilities. Only one of the abilities on offer can be selected, so choose wisely. Interesting. Okay, analyze the motherfucker.
I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop here. Just give me a minute.
Very cool.
Take your pick, Hunter.
You don't even know what you're gonna get? Actress again, Yoshi. Oh, you get all of them, but then you can pick one. I see. Wow. Well, we need more healing, I guess. I already own 2, but let's get that.
Hunter, when you have a minute, come meet me in the yard.
You have gained a copy of a currently equipped ability. If taken to the yard, duplicate abilities can be combined to new, more powerful versions. Nice. Now Blaze wants to talk to me. Okay. Love her luscious hair. Super Link. Oh, we got a message. No, I thought there was a new Super Link. Didn't it say that I have a new Super Link? Oh, right here. How come that's like it's just now, but it's down here? Shouldn't it be like up here? Oh, they're all saying just now, but the latest one should be at the top. How long has the Abbey been haunted? What do you mean? The Abbey's old, but there aren't any ghosts here. Did you hear a shriek? That was me. What happened? Tony was walking while typing. He lost his footing. Ooh, the steps in the forge are haunted. You see, this is why I don't engage with her. Oh my god, this game is pretty amazing. Save. So they have 5 autosave slots. Oh. No one's at the bar. The drinks are like, how come? Oh, it's just light refractions. Oh.
Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
I did, but they are about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us about you, she never described you as lazy.
I learn faster if I understand the person who trains me.
I can respect that. Go ahead.
Can I ask about you?
I guess.
Is your name really Blade?
Is your name really the Hunter?
Yes?
Oh, really? Your mom, before she became the mother of demons, looked into your cradle and decided to name her firstborn child the Hunter.
That is how I understand it.
It takes all kinds.
So,
Yeah.
is your name really Blade?
No,
What is it?
it's private.
Is it embarrassing?
No, the Hunter, but I only share it with friends.
Do you not consider me a friend?
Not yet. Don't take it personally.
How did you become a Dampier?
You say that like I had a choice. I was born this way.
How is that possible?
A vampire bit my mother. Problem was, I was still in the womb. I'm lucky I was even born. Don't know if that's how it always is, but that's the way it went down for me.
How long have you been around?
I don't exactly know. I think of myself as mid-20s maybe. I lost a lot of time. Much of the last century was a blur. I have occasional memories, almost like coming up for air before being yanked back down into the depths.
What happened?
I killed a lot of vampires. I hadn't lost my mind exactly, but I got into a rhythm and never stopped. Never had a reason to stop. Not until I met Caretaker.
And then?
She gave me a reason to stop.
What brought you to the Abbey?
Caretaker. About 2 years ago, she brought me back to the real world. Gave me a place to stay until I came back to myself.
Did she ever say why?
She said she thought I'd be able to kill more vampires if I was acting on more than just instinct. But I know it was more than that. She gave me safe haven here at the Abbey. Something I'd never known. Must have read half the books in the library by the time I headed out. So when she reached out and asked me to be part of this weird little club, of course I showed up.
Tell me about the Midnight Suns.
All right.
Why did you join? Vampire hunting is a solitary affair.
Guess I never found the right team.
Is that all?
No, but that's all I'll share for now. You really want to know? Put in the work. If I trust you, I'll have
You
more
wanna
to
know?
say.
Sakadadika.
What can you tell me about the others?
Nothing. Ask them yourself.
I'm not asking you to break anyone's confidence.
Fine. Which one?
Tell me what you think of Sarah.
Well, there are a few people I tolerate, even less who I like. Sarah, I respect. She sees the big picture, and we're a part of it. I'd follow her to hell if I had to. And from what I understand, we may have to.
I am surprised she commands such respect.
I'm surprised that you're surprised. You know what she's like more than any of us.
I do.
Who else?
What do you know about magic?
Keeps to herself.
That is it?
She's a private person. Until she lets you in, that's all you need to know.
When does she let people in?
At her own pace. Respect that, and it'll happen faster than you think. Anyone else?
What about Robbie?
He's exactly what he seems. Well, sort of. He's open with people, easygoing, Sometimes that comes across as dopey, but don't get the wrong impression. He's quick to make friends, and once he does, he's your friend for life. So don't let him down, or I'll hold it against you. Anybody else?
Tell me about Nico.
She's the youngest, but she acts like she's in charge.
Why let her act like that?
She's usually right, and she keeps us on track. I didn't think we'd get along, but we wouldn't be the Midnight Suns without her.
What makes you say that?
She has a lot of heart, and that's why we let her. Anyone else?
Nobody else.
Sure.
Do you have any thoughts on the team as a whole?
I think we're the only ones aware of the danger Lilith poses to this world. And I think we're pretty green, but enough training will get us through it. Speaking of training, we doing this, or are we gonna keep wasting daylight?
I am ready to train.
Finally.
Okay, I think I should start. Oh my god, it's been 2 hours. Yeah, this game is good. If you can't even tell that you've been playing for that long, you know, this is a good game. It's a very good game. Alright, I'm gonna eat lunch. I'll be back after. Probably play more of this.